Is this on?
8th grade promotion came along and you were nowhere to be found.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano. Eric Hamilton, Slamilton, Familton he's out sick, I guess.
He's out sick. Man.
He's got the hiccups. It's really a shame.
I get them a lot.
Yeah.
But, some of us play through.
Right.
Play through.
Well, he'd just be, the
whole
he'd be
time.
like, pizza?
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be good.
So let's see. Where are we? Oh,
Hopefully he
yes.
feels better.
Oh, yes. With a tear in my eye. We knew it was going to happen eventually. We knew they were going to reform and be best friends forever. But when it happened, the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go through it. But when it finally happened, I might have cried a little. I might have had a little
you
tear.
cried. I did the other thing.
Yeah. I cried during sex too. It's a whole story.
Yikes.
No, it was like literally the moment before when he runs out to the car and he's like, you know what? Forget the bloodline, forget everything.
Right.
I just want you to know I love you.
Right.
That's it. That's all I care about. I was like, oh my God.
It was good. It was good stuff.
I mean, for God's sakes, I came!
And then Kevin, like, when is a freaking wrestler gonna get a Grammy? I mean, an Emmy. Like, not even a nomination. Like, the way Kevin Owens responded, he's like, did you really just say that? Because I wanted to run away.
The nominees are Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso,
Roman Reigns was amazing.
Paul Heyman, and then the one guy on AEW, MJF.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's been great, man.
Even Logan Paul was amazing as a heel.
Yeah, he did his job.
He did his job.
Yeah,
he was great.
Absolutely.
Full heel.
You mentioned Grammys. Don't forget the Usos have a Grammy. Don't forget.
They do?
Yeah. It was in our worst promo bracket, the first one. Lillian Garcia, they won the Slammies, and she announced them as Grammy Award-winning the Usos.
Well, they have their song.
I mean, yeah, that was before they had their cool song.
Yeah.
Back when they had their shitty one.
Yeah.
So
speaking of this list, are we good on all that?
We are recording.
All right. Well, that's it's always positive.
Yes.
We didn't run through the checklist. We get old.
We rarely do.
We've done this too many times.
Yeah, but only one more Raw next week before WrestleMania.
Wow.
So we're going to be doing our WrestleMania predictions, and I was optimistic because I was like, well, at least the scorecard's not going to be too long this time. But nope. So much for the Triple H doesn't want a big card.
Well,
they added so many matches this week.
They really did.
Matches that we didn't expect to be added.
Matches that mean nothing.
They
literally fatal four-way.
They mean nothing.
For nothing.
For nothing.
And those will probably be the WrestleMania SmackDown matches, right?
I would hope so.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
We already had like 14, 15 matches.
But then to act like as if that's a WrestleMania match is so dumb.
I know.
The fact that they call it it's a WrestleMania match and this is WrestleMania SmackDown. It's like, you're not fooling anybody.
No.
This is absurd.
And I swear to God, you go to 3 nights and I'm done. All right? I'm done.
Oh my God.
Don't go to 3 nights. Because it already kind of is.
Can't.
But it is kind of already.
Yeah.
Where's SmackDown, I guess? In LA, right? Is it Staples Center?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's got to be at least close.
Right.
But yeah, we're going to get into SmackDown. We're going to get into Raw. But first, we have to thank a couple new patrons. So big shout out to Lolo and Triple S.
Triple S.
Yes. Steve.
Sean
Stasiak. Exactly. Stasiak. What an idiot.
What an idiot.
That's all I think about when I think of Stasiak.
Yeah.
But yeah, go to patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. $5 a month gets you everything. We got weekly AEW recaps.
You fucking mark!
For all you fucking marks out there. Subscribe to our Patreon.
What a bargain.
Yes,
The
absolutely.
Mamu.
Yeah.
I'm here to bargain.
Or you
What a
could
great
do
bargain.
you could do $10 and get yourself in the opening credits on YouTube,
Wow.
There's a lot of people that do that. So
lots.
there you go. Patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. So SmackDown opens with
What do you want to talk about?
the American Nightmare.
I love Cody Rhodes in this iteration. I hate that line.
No,
I hate that line.
Absolutely. I
Like
told
when you
would
first
hate
joked
it.
about it, you were like, I was like, all right. But now he's doing it like, let me tell you something, brother. The way Hogan forced that on us.
Yeah. Plus, it just reminds me of how he did it the first time. He was just like, so what do you want to talk about?
Ooh. Yeah.
Because it was after like they heard that he was technically a free agent in AEW, and that was the whole, like, I'm leaving, fuckers, because you guys hate me.
Yeah.
My wife.
Pretty much.
So Cody asks Kevin Owens to come out to the ring, and he does. And then Cody's like, well, it felt like Maury Povich.
Yeah.
He's like, well, Kevin, you don't know, but Sammy's also backstage. Come on out, Sammy.
They are so desperate to tie all these three guys together.
Yeah.
So it seems like we're all taking down the bloodline.
Right.
We're all beating Roman at WrestleMania.
Right.
He's like, Kevin, Sammy, okay, y'all see, y'all get together. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
And he leaves. Like they're just so desperate to get him as a part
Hey,
of
can
them.
we get a fourth to, someone to take care of Solo for us? I don't know. So yeah, Cody thanks KO for helping him out when he left WWE. He says he wants to repay him right now. The crowd chants, hug it out. Sammy tells Owens, whatever you need to do, scream at me, punch me in the face so we could do this. We could be the ones to bring down the ones.
Good line.
We don't even need to be friends, like I said. And Owens is like, yeah, I know you've been saying that, but why would I fight for someone who doesn't want to be my friend? And so Owens thanks Cody for trying, and then he bails. And then outside the arena, Sammy tells Owens, we are friends. We're brothers, and I love you. And like you said, Owens doesn't really know how to respond. So he gets in his car, and he puts his seatbelt on.
Yeah, no.
And then he drives off, and then he puts on his right turn blinker before he turns right. Because he's a babyface.
I guess. I think even the heels would do all that. You know that. In this autocorrect society, you have to put on your seatbelt. Because if one little kid doesn't put on his seatbelt and gets in a car wreck because Kevin Owens didn't put on his seatbelt, even though it's a TV show.
Publicly traded. It was funny. Someone called him out on Twitter for it, and he was like, I lead by example. Maybe he was just being funny. Who knows?
Kevin, don't even respond to idiots, okay? We all know why you did it. It's because of liability.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was him being funny, honestly.
No, I'm sure.
They've had car crashes on the fucking show.
The
Like recently.
seatbelt thing, though. The seatbelt thing.
Drew McIntyre tried to murder Karrion Kross. He crashed into him head to head. Now, they didn't show it, but you saw the aftermath.
They didn't show
But
it.
you saw the aftermath of the crash. Like, oh my God, Drew McIntyre, the babyface.
Drew
crashed
McIntyre.
head to head like it's Fast and Furious 7.
Yeah, and you know why Drew's not hurt?
Huh.
He was wearing his seatbelt. And that's why. Wearing his safety
And that's
belt.
why Cross and Scarlett were.
Right.
She was blowing Cross
Yeah.
while it happened.
What a PSA.
So she had a broken jaw.
Listen,
and he had a
ladies.
broken dick. So yeah, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll get back to them later. Next up, we've got Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio versus Santos Escobar and Zelina Vega.
Well, at least there's that.
Right. Vega was pretty good here.
Come on, it's Vega.
It's not like she can chain wrestle or anything, but she does her spots and she does them well. She hit Rhea with a nice moonsault off the second rope to the floor. Santos set up for a superplex on Dominic, but Rhea goes under him and power bombs him while he does the suplex. And that's so it's like, well, he was gonna fall anyway, right?
Yeah.
He was gonna give the suplex.
Yeah.
So what's really the difference here?
She's really pushing hard.
She's powerful.
Yeah, it's wrestling. Come on. If you're going to question stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're
Well, why
watching
do
the
they?
wrong show.
You bounce against the ropes. Why do you have to come back? I don't know. I never.
Yeah.
No, obviously. So Vega then jumped off the second rope to give Dominic a Hurricane Rana, but then Rhea gave Vega the Riptide and fuck pinned her for the win,
Fuck Pinder.
much to the delight of everybody.
Everyone everywhere.
After the match, Dominic calls Rey a deadbeat dad
Oh, really?
again. Yeah, I wish I
Yeah.
had that button.
Right.
But then they show Rey walking backstage, and Rey comes out to the ring, and he finally admits that he wasn't a great father. He said he did miss birthdays, he missed holidays, and especially 8th grade promotion. That was the worst one.
Yeah.
8th grade promotion.
Damn.
He's such
That's
a
the big one. in San Diego.
Ray said he made
wherever
sacrifices. Yeah. Ray said he made sacrifices so that his family could have a better life. He's like, Gucci. He's mentioning brands. Like, this is what you did it for?
I don't know.
So that you guys could have Gucci clothes?
Well, nice things. That's all he means. Nice
But
things.
it's just like, it's not like, he's just like, oh, Mercedes.
I did
and
it for
Gucci
you,
and-
your sister, your mom, and the Gucci.
And every time you got in trouble, the Mysterio name bailed you out.
Yeah.
As long as they were a wrestling fan.
Of
And
Gucci.
a fan of mine.
Yeah.
So Ray then starts to fake cry. And he's like, Dominic, I'm being inducted into Hall of Fame. I want you to be there with me.
Even at this point, Ray?
Dominic's like, no.
Yeah.
Well, my biggest regret is what you have become. And if some other pathetic punk-ass kid called me out at WrestleMania, I would gladly whip their ass. But you're my son. And fighting you would be the biggest disgrace as a father.
Is this match happening?
Yes.
Because Ray said fighting you would be the biggest disgrace as a father.
It's going to be a disgrace.
But he's
it's
saying
going to be
it.
a disgrace.
It's also, so I guess Dominic is going to miss the Hall of Fame speech. Or they're like going to, you know what I mean? Like, this is a big deal for wrestlers.
He probably beats the shit out. I mean, if I'm them, you have him attack Ray during the speech,
Kayfabe.
like at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, powerbomb him through the podium or whatever the fuck.
And then
You
they
got-
announce the match like right there. They wait till Hall of Fame
No, I
night.
think it's going to be this Friday because Dominic hints at it on Raw. It really sucks that there's only a few people that are doing double time for Raw and SmackDown. And one of them's Dominic. We get 2 Dominic promos a week.
We get like 4.
It's fucking awful.
He's on like twice
Yeah, right.
a
He's
show.
all over the show.
So do you know what he has to do, right? For Ray to fight him. He's got to slap his sister. He'll do something like that.
Well, that's yeah.
He'll slap his sister or his mom.
He said on Raw, like, "Oh, the whole family's gonna be at SmackDown."
Yeah.
it's like why?
Yeah.
but
So he
obviously
can
he's gonna
push
like
his sister down. That's
Yeah.
what he'll do. Because she's not a pro wrestler.
Right.
He'll push her down on the bouncy ring and she'll act like she's dead.
sure,
And Ray will be like, that's it.
yeah.
Me and you.
And then Buddy Matthews is gonna run out, and
Yeah.
he's gonna.
That's wait a minute.
Next up, we have Liv and Raquel Rodriguez versus Emma and Tegan Knox, 2 makeshift tag teams just out of nowhere, reaching a hat. Oh, there's your tag team partner.
This is WrestleMania season.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be seeing this shit.
But this is a qualifying match
Yeah.
for the women's Fatal 4-Way Tag Team WrestleMania Showcase.
Showcase.
Yeah.
WrestleMania is a place where, you go to showcase your talents for other wrestling promotions.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what.
What are they doing?
I mean, yeah, like.
at least say for a shot at the title on Raw the next night. Just say it.
Half of them are going to be future endeavored, like after Mania.
Probably.
I guess this replaces the Battle Royals,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So you can
Less
get-
people. I'd rather have the Battle Royals.
Is it 4 teams or 5 teams?
It's a Fatal 4-Way.
So 4 times 2, so 8.
I'd rather just have the
16.
Battle Royals.
Sure.
Those are more entertaining.
Of course.
And you get an Andre trophy, and the
Yeah.
women just get like a vagina-shaped trophy. Remember that?
Mae Young or something?
Well, no, it was what was Mae Young? Who was the other one?
God, I should know this. Sensation, no.
No. Mae Young.
The one who did all the prostitution.
Yes.
She pimped out her
right. I
ladies.
just can't think of the name at the moment.
Matilda,
No.
it's an M.
Anyways, it was originally
Wow.
named after her.
Yes.
And then that Dark Side of the Ring episode came out.
Fabulous Moolah.
Fabulous Moolah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Liv hit Tegan with a code breaker that Michael Cole called Code Red. That's not the name.
Yeah.
You could say fine, they changed it, but no, Code Red's a different move.
Right. And Codebreaker they coined
Yeah,
as from a guy that was with you guys. Like,
Right.
you can say that.
Who cares?
Do they say that in AEW?
Yeah.
They say Codebreaker?
yeah.
Oh.
But they do Tombstone and they say Tombstone,
Oh, true.
so who cares?
And the only reason it's a tombstone is because of the Undertaker. Yeah.
Liv also took a nice bump out of the ring after charging at Emma. She kind of threw her up, and Liv just went straight to the floor.
Yeah.
In the end, Raquel hit Emma with the Tahana Bomb, and Liv hit Oblivion for the win. So Raquel and Liv are going to WrestleMania. They pointed.
Why?
They pointed.
We're going to WrestleMania SmackDown edition.
Yeah.
That's
at
where
least
these
there's right. At least there's fewer pointing, I feel like, this year. No, I mean, it used to be like literally everyone that's going has to point.
I think it. Well, let me see the list.
Pretty sure. I don't think Roman Reigns is pointed.
He's too cool for it. He's the only guy. Has Edge pointed
Cody
to
pointed when he won, but that's what you do.
Yeah. Has Finn pointed to it?
I don't think so. No.
All right, maybe you're
I'm
right.
telling you, it used to be like everyone. You have to point. I mean, they had the
just look
fucking
at it.
Fiend point. The Fiend pointed. It was so stupid.
Sure.
So next up, we have an in-ring promo from Charlotte Flair. She says, Rhea Ripley couldn't beat me 3 years ago, and she can't beat me now. Yeah. So Rhea comes out with Dominic.
Let's have the Dominic counter. So this is already 2. And we just got started.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Rhea says, everyone fears me except for you, and that pisses me off. At WrestleMania, you will learn to fear me. And then Dominic tells Charlotte, Mommy's going to beat you. And then Rhea knocks Charlotte down with a cheap shot, but then Charlotte attacks her, and they brawl as security and refs try to break them apart. A lot of spots of, like Charlotte kicking the security guy. She's jumping off the announce table. It wasn't bad. They've been doing these brawls with everyone trying to break them apart a lot lately.
Right.
But I like the final shot of Rhea licking her lips as she looks at Charlotte holding up the SmackDown Women's Championship. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
She was like,
I'm gonna
want
eat it.
that. And fucking Cole's like, Charlotte's a star and Rhea wants to be a star.
No, they are still pushing Charlotte as the face big time.
Yeah.
So if they don't do a double turn,
It's got to happen in the match.
Yeah.
Because the crowd's not going to be cheering Charlotte.
The crowd will
They
force
can't.
it. Right.
Next up, we have Xavier Woods versus L.A. Feet.
Because of the stuff.
Oh, this match happened because Woods and Madcap Moss were playing WWE 2K23
Oh boy.
and playing against LA Knight in a ladder match. So 2 users and then 1 computer, it's LA Knight. That's what they chose to do in the match. It's like, hey, let's play 2K. You'll be you, I'll be me, and then we'll just throw in LA Knight
Well,
or whatever.
come on. It's like you're a jobber.
Why
So-
wouldn't it be like a Money in the Bank where you have like 6 guys?
Right.
6 guys going at it.
Yeah. Wow.
By the way, shout out to our fan Dylan. He bought us 2K22 last year, and he bought 2K23 for us this year.
Wow.
So that'll be an upcoming Patreon
There you go.
episode.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun because this game has war games.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's gonna be amazing.
So yeah, Knight took offense to him being a computer in the game. And then as for the match, it went about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And Woods won with a roll up.
I think he's the new Kurt Hawkins.
Yeah,
he
that's
only
his-
wins with roll ups now.
Yeah. Well, he even has a name for it, the Backwoods,
Oh God.
because that's his finisher. It's either an awesome elbow drop that he does,
Right. Or he rolls you out.
or roll up.
Yeah.
That's
Backwards.
it. I got 2 finishers. And then backstage, LA Knight's all pissed, and he sees Ray signing an autograph for I don't know. And he's like, "Hey, if you don't want to fight your son at WrestleMania, then I will. I'll be LA Mysterio, and I'll be the deadbeat dad." So Ray punches Knight,
Knocks him out.
says something in Spanish, and then Knight says, "The hell he just say?"
Yeah.
And that's a match for next week.
Yeah. That was good.
So it's weird because you have The Miz hosting Mania, so he's got to get beat up.
Yeah.
And then you have LA Knight who's not getting a Mania match, or if he does, he's going to come out, demand one, and then a legend's going to come out and beat him.
Yes. No.
Undertaker?
No, I can't.
Actually, the Undertaker coming out, ring the bell, choke slam, 1, 2, 3.
Sure.
Or anyone.
No one cares if Undertaker's lived past his prime so many
But
times.
LA Knight's doing something at Mania.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because he keeps making a big deal about it.
Yes. He's gonna have the Elias spot where, some legend comes out and beats him up.
So that's got to be a question. Who beats up
Who beats up Miz? Who beats up
Who
Knight?
beats up LA Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. Winner faces Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship
Yep.
at WrestleMania.
I put all my money that I could find.
Yeah.
I searched for a lot of money on this being a no winner,
right,
and I won 2 cents.
right. Yeah. It was a shame. It was negative $1 million.
And it cost 2 cents to do the bet, so I didn't make anything.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah.
Drew comes out with his sword. Sheamus comes out with his shillelagh. They stare at each other in the ring, and then they point their toys at the sign. All right, there you go for
my pen.
Horrible pointing.
Yeah.
My God. His plastic sword and his stupid shillelagh
Worst
that looks
move?
like a big piece of shit.
Right.
It could be. Yeah.
And the Brawling Brutes, who have been best friends with Drew, are now like, fuck you, Drew.
Yeah.
What? Aren't they just best friends fighting?
Yeah. Imperium came out to watch and screw everything up.
Yeah. So Drew versus Sheamus, we haven't seen this match
My
before.
God. Oh,
Rematch
my
after
God.
rematch after rematch after rematch after rematch.
Who wants to see this match again? Nobody!
Yeah, tell him, Kofi.
So Drew and Sheamus kick each other in the head at the same time and go down. Sheamus legit did a brogue kick, but like in order to get brogue kicked, Drew couldn't do the Claymore, so he just did a big boot. And Michael Cole tried to play it off as if he Claymored him, but it was just a big boot.
They probably tried it a few times.
Yeah,
and
they're
realized,
like, it's not
"We can't do
possible.
this."
It's not going to look good.
Drew's too long.
Yeah.
Sheamus probably tried to brogue kick him.
Well, plus, Drew, you go horizontal when you do the Claymore. And
yeah.
so anyways, the ref's about to count both men out. So Gunther gets in the ring to stop the ref. Gunther yells at Drew and Sheamus. And then Vinci and Kaiser attack them for the double DQ. I guess they've never watched a wrestling show.
Right.
Because it's just, again, you just make Gunther look dumb.
Right.
So then,
Well, wasn't he at 9 and they weren't moving?
yes,
So it was going to happen anyway.
not necessarily.
One of them might have gotten up at 9 and
Well,
99%.
no, but okay, so Gunther powerbombs Sheamus and McIntyre. And then Adam Pearce gets on the Titantron and he tells Gunther because they attacked them,
Right.
it's a triple threat at Mania. You know, if he didn't, maybe it would have been like, well, you guys got to run it back.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's a scripted
And you
show.
still like Sheamus for this, huh? And then like,
As of right
and
now,
like Drew, like
I
hold
no,
up
I
his
don't
arm.
like Sheamus, but I think I might pick him for Mania
Yeah.
because they've been acting like this is his moment. Maybe he retires finally.
We had 2 retirement moments. Then he came
I'll
right back.
take a Sheamus IC win for nothing for retirement the
Slash
next
retire.
night.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
To never see him again.
Right.
I think it might be. I really think that
Easy.
that might be it.
92% of the world are Sheamus fans.
That's true.
Slow your roll.
I don't know about our fans.
Play it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why we only have a certain amount of fans.
Yeah.
It's all like that's the one mistake we made. We just
Sheamus.
shit on Sheamus too hard.
Damn it.
Finally, we have Jey Uso and Sami Zayn face to face. Jey tells Sami, as soon as I put my guard down, someone who I thought loved me, what did you do? Since day one, you've always been a fake ass oos. I had no choice. And Sami says, you did have a choice. You choose to take that abuse from Roman Reigns. You're not mad because I hit Roman Reigns with a chair. You're mad because you didn't do it first.
So you said something a couple weeks ago when I said Jay maybe turns in the middle of the match, and you're like, well, no, he's not going to fight a whole match, then turn. Well, yeah, that's happened a million times where he just gets fed up. You know what I mean? Maybe not like turn on his brother, but Jay is turning on Roman very soon. Very, very soon. That's how they're playing this. Because Jay doesn't go, no, Sammy, you're wrong. Jay just goes, kind of.
Right.
So he's going to do something to Roman, I think.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna lose the match on purpose.
No,
Tag
I don't
team
know about
match.
that. I don't know about that. And I don't think he turns on Jimmy. I think they still hold the whole Jimmy thing. Jimmy's my brother.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do anything bad to him. But I don't know if it's going to happen at Mania, but maybe at Backlash, Jay does something.
I like my idea, but that's I'm fantasy booking myself. What I said last week or the week before, where like they all lose, then they all come back for SummerSlam. Solo wins the title. The Usos win the tag titles back. As you're watching the pay-per-view, you think
Roman.
the Bloodline's going to have all the gold again, and Roman loses to Cody, and then they fucking turn on Roman. You're the
being
weak
a-
link. You're the weak link now.
Right.
Goodbye.
Main event, Jey Uso becomes Tribal Chief Jey Uso.
There you go.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, the fans chant at Jay, you're not Usi. And Jay attacks Sammy. Jimmy joins in. They're beating up Sammy. They're getting the steel steps. But then the music hits. Crowd's going nuts. Kevin Owens comes out from the crowd. He gives Jimmy a stunner. And Jay gets a pop-up power bomb.
Love it.
And then Sammy stands up. KO walks towards him, and Sammy takes a few steps back.
Yeah.
Nervously, like, oh, is he about to fucking kill me too?
Right.
But then they hug, and the pop was fucking insane.
Crazy. Maybe the biggest pop in SmackDown history. It was huge.
Biggest pop in a while for sure.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Great storytelling.
Great.
I just loved the little details of Sammy, like being afraid at first.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Right.
What a moment. This was the moment we've been waiting for.
So good.
And it was worth it.
It's good. It's so good.
Sammy might not be, dethroning Roman like everyone wants, but at least we have this.
Yeah.
So Raw opens with KO and Sammy.
Hey.
Fans are going crazy. Owens tells Sammy, I think they like you. And then the fans chant KO, and Sammy and KO says, oh, I think they like you too.
Yeah.
They compliment each other more and say there's only one thing left now. And they both look at the WrestleMania sign.
They didn't point.
They don't point
Right.
because they've watched Triple H. Triple H never pointed. He just looked.
Yeah.
But then the Usos come out. Jay calls Sammy a backstabber, but Sammy tells Jay, you want to backstab Roman Reigns. And then KO and Sammy challenge the Usos for the tag titles at WrestleMania. Jimmy says no. Jay says yes. And they're like, okay, it's a yes.
It's going to happen.
So they brawl. Sammy goes for a haluva kick on Jay, but Jimmy pulls him out of the ring. And then we see Roman Reigns arrive with Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa. And then backstage, Roman asks Jay, are you with us? And Jay kind of pauses and says, I'm with you. And then Roman tells Jay, I love you.
Yeah.
And Jay gets up and leaves.
Yeah. No, I love you back.
Does not say it back.
Right.
Then Heyman asks Roman if he's got the answers he was looking for, and Roman said yes. Then later in the show, Heyman tells the Usos that Roman wants them to go to the jet and eat all the fish they want. There's sushi, lobster, whatever.
Why was it fish?
I don't know.
It was so fun. All the seafood, plenty of fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess the jet was backstage. I don't know. The jet was just wait. They flew right to the arena.
Right to the arena.
In the private jet.
Yeah.
But
Like
Roman,
the Avenger jet. It just landed on top of the building.
Right. But Roman wants to speak to Solo. Although we never see that moment.
We don't.
We never see him speak to him. But next up, we've got Austin Theory versus Montez Ford. He beat Dawkins last week, so now he's got to beat Ford 8 down.
I really thought maybe Ford wins here just to set up like a Ford Theory thing after Mania. No.
After the match, Theory says he didn't believe in me, but now he does. And John Cena, you don't believe in me, but at WrestleMania, you will.
I thought it was horrible.
He still sucks. Oh,
But at WrestleMania, you will.
Yeah, will is the last line. Last
I'm out.
word.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think you're right about... Yeah.
The announcers were even like, he's trying to say Cena doesn't have it anymore. So what? That's there. He's proving Cena doesn't have it anymore.
But I think if Cena wins, he probably drops it to him the next night on Raw.
Look, they've done this before. If Cena wins, he says, look, my schedule, I can't defend it. And now it's going to be just a tournament, which I love tournaments.
Yeah, but they
Vacate
don't like
the
to.
title.
They don't like to vacate the title unless there's like a serious injury. That
Oh,
rarely
it's John
happens.
Cena.
You can't just vacate title. He jobs the next night for sure.
All right.
I don't know. I'm still undecided. But I think if he does beat Theory, I think that's what they'll do.
It is the Monday
Which is
night.
lame, but
it is Raw after Mania. You can have a big name come in and take it from Cena, and that's not Theory. Like some, you know what I mean? Like a Kevin Owens back in the day. Johnny
Sure.
Gargano, someone like that. This is an amazing match with Cena.
Yeah.
And maybe rolls him up at the end or something to take the title off.
Right.
I don't know.
Next up, we've got Mustafa Ali versus Omos.
Yeah.
Corey Graves said Omos just put out a music video. What'd you think?
This is great.
What'd you think? Yeah, you
It's
liked
great.
it? Yeah. What was your favorite line?
No.
Yeah. Got Arnold as a guest. But yeah, Omos wins while Dolph Ziggler watches backstage.
Yeah.
Like last week, Ali was like, hey, Dolph, I got you a match. It's with Omos. And then I guess Dolph returned the favor.
Yeah. These guys are bookers now.
They're both, it's a feud between two jobbers.
Yeah.
Who can job more?
It's really
And
what
this
it
is not a WrestleMania match. They're like Dolph Ziggler. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
Like in terms of wrestlers, in-ring performers who they have right now, he's still top 5.
Top 3?
Like, if you
He's
want to
up
have
there.
an awesome match,
Yeah.
like, yeah, Dolph's not on the level of Seth Rollins, so he's not going to fight Logan Paul, but, like, the match would be just as good.
No. When Cody wins the title, he's going to be the one who fights Cody the next night on Raw
loses.
for the titles. Yeah. Oh, for sure. And they'll have a fucking 40-minute amazing match, too.
Because Ali will cost him the match.
Something. Yeah, right. Otherwise, he would have won the titles.
So next up, we have Impulsive TV. Backstage before this, Miz asked Logan Paul if he was going to be his first guest, but Paul turns him down. And again, Miz acts like they're best friends, even though they acts like they didn't have a feud. You turned on him!
Yeah, right.
That's what happened.
Which, for no reason, by
For
the
no
way.
reason.
There was no reason, nor did they ever really explain it.
No.
And they're still both heels,
Yeah.
which still makes no sense.
So Paul comes out to the ring, and Kevin Patrick is, talking about Logan Paul's boxing career, and he says, Floyd Mayweather couldn't beat him. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Right. Like, okay.
Well, he didn't knock
It was
him
an
out.
exhibition match.
Right.
And there wasn't, but like the judges scored, you know what I mean? Like they were all like, yeah, obviously Floyd won. Yeah, he should have said Floyd couldn't knock him out.
It's something that the heel Logan Paul can say,
Right.
not the face announcer.
Right.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, he probably should have just said he couldn't knock him out, not beat him. Yeah, he did beat him. So Logan gets in the ring.
He's a boxer when he really fights, for real.
Yes,
Ah,
exactly.
It's like this. Fuck! God damn it!
Stupid son
Somebody
of a bitch.
call Michael Cole!
God. So yeah, Logan gets to the ring. We watch a video package of his podcast.
Package. Yeah.
And he was full heel, shitting on the crowd.
Yeah.
He hypes the Mania match with Seth Rollins, and we watch him knocking him out over and over again. And then Paul's mic cuts out, and they got me. I legit thought the mic was fucked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because, like, Paul was just standing there like, I don't know what to do now. Like, what do I do? Do I get a new mic or whatever? But then, Seth Rollins.
The only part I don't like about Seth. Love Seth. Why does he still got to be a douche?
He's full Joker.
He's douche. He's a douche.
He's full Joker.
You're not a bad guy anymore. Lighten the douche.
Yeah.
A little less douche.
Yeah. So Rollins is in the production truck, and he literally hits his music.
Yeah.
And comes out to the ring and attacks Logan Paul, and another brawl where the officials try to split them up.
Sure.
Seth was gonna put Logan. He was gonna jump off the top rope and put Paul through the announce table, but security helped Logan Paul get off the announce table.
Yeah.
So Seth dove on them instead, and then when he got up, Logan knocked him out again.
One lucky punch.
Yeah.
Watch out, Seth. One lucky. That's all it takes.
Right.
Please.
I mean, it's interesting because Logan has gotten over every single time, and Seth, hasn't really done much.
Seth's winning. I told you that.
Okay.
Logan doesn't win.
He's lost one match.
Well,
He lost to Roman Reigns.
who else did he fight?
He beat The Miz.
Come on.
And then they won a tag team match. That's his only matches,
Yeah.
except for the Royal Rumble where he got, what, third? Something.
That's true.
Yeah.
Where he got what, third?
Basically a win.
It's a win for him. Yeah.
We'll see. I just like, does Seth need the win?
Seth's like Shawn Michaels though now. He loses every WrestleMania.
He loses every match.
Yeah.
Period.
Come on.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Next up, we've got Dominic Mysterio versus Johnny Gargano. Poor Johnny's got a job to this fuck.
Oh my God. Award nominee.
Dominic wins with a clean frog splash.
Fucking
Wins
clean. Oh, and they mentioned Gargano's injured ribs. That's
Yes.
his little bone.
That's
that Triple
right.
H threw him.
Yes.
Oh, you're injured. Fuck off.
And then after the match, Dominic talks about his dad, and
Dominic. There's another
he
one.
fucks up again, just like last week when he fucked up his lines. Take a listen.
I think I figured out a way to get you to accept my match. And that's gonna be when I say hi to Mom and ask for her permission for you to face me at WrestleMania. That's and if you have the balls to get him out of her purse.
If you have the
balls?
If you have the balls.
Yeah.
If you here are your balls.
Yeah, if you have the balls.
You have them.
Yeah.
Maybe.
To get them.
But then you have to get them out of her purse.
Yeah.
So you have 2 sets of balls?
Well, in and if I have them, whatever he said there.
Oh, God.
In and if.
If you can, and if.
In and if.
You can get your balls out of her purse. Fine, you know, it's such an overused line.
Yeah.
Oh, you Triple H, you know, Stephanie wears the pants of the relationship.
Yeah.
You know, Stephanie keeps your balls in her purse.
Right.
But do you have the balls to get your balls out of the purse?
It's one thing to do the line.
Yeah.
It's another thing if you could perform the line.
It's true.
That's a whole nother ball game.
Ray's wife cut off his balls.
Yeah.
Put them in her purse.
Yes.
And Ray's got to grow new balls to get his original balls. But then what do you do with those balls?
Let's see if you
shove them
have
in your
the balls to get your balls
Yeah.
out of her purse, and then you'd have 4 balls.
It's a lot of balls.
A lot of balls.
Next up, we have a video promo from Edge.
Edge.
It's all dark with candles, so
Yeah.
we only see Edge's face. At first, I thought they were doing some trick, and it was like a floating head. That's what it looked like.
So this is the demon versus the brood Edge.
Yeah, he said,
Right.
bring your demon
Yeah.
so he can meet the devil.
Yeah.
I don't think Edge will look much different. They'll play the brood theme
Yeah.
because they did that
Yeah, like a few months
a couple years ago.
Couple years,
couple
is it now?
times, actually.
Yeah.
He came out at SummerSlam. He came out at SummerSlam with the Brood song, but
Right.
then it transitioned into On This Day.
Right.
I'm sure the same thing will happen.
Yeah, they already have that track ready to go.
Right.
Paid for.
So a heel demon
Yeah.
for the first time in WWE. Yeah. It's interesting.
It is. I think we'll still love it. It's WrestleMania.
Right.
Enjoy it. Don't fight it.
Now, because remember, they changed his music. He's got
knows?
shitty ripoff Balor music.
Who knows?
So he'll probably just come out to shitty Balor ripoff music.
No, they'll come up with a new shitty
Shitty.
demon side of the music. Yeah. Right.
Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Rhea Ripley. Rhea talks about Charlotte.
That's like 3 for Ripley, too, by the way.
Yeah. The fans do the what chant, and she says, don't what me, you're all pathetic. There's someone that at least knows how to,
Yeah.
respond to that.
Undertaker, say, what if you want to fuck your sister?
Yeah.
What? All right.
They're like, what?
You should see my sister.
Yeah. But overall, a pretty lame promo they wrote for her.
Yeah.
She says she'll beat Charlotte at Mania. She'll be the biggest star in WWE. I don't need you to respect me, but you will fear me.
Yes.
And I know all the Australian women, when they say no, they go no.
No.
Her, Dakota, all of them.
No.
I know.
The Iconics, no.
Yes, we know. So then Bailey comes out with Damage Control. And, at first she's like, hey, you want to be friends? And Rhea's like, fuck off.
Right.
And she's like, all right, fine. So they have a match.
And Bailey the
Bailey
jobber.
challenges her.
Yeah.
And then backstage, Adam Pearce tells a ref to go out there because this match is official. And I'm like, wow, thank you. We really needed that. After 10 years of matches just happening on the fly,
Right.
we really needed you backstage telling a ref the match is official.
I wish he had like a line of refs, like 6 refs.
And they're just...
Who's up next? Come on, get out there.
No, they're just standing in a row and they're off. And he just flips the switch on one of them. Go now. Go to the ring. Yeah.
Right.
So Becky...
Oh, and last week he fucked up. Uh-huh. He programmed 2 refs
That's right.
to go to the match with
Yes.
Drew and Sheamus.
Yes, and now we have a fucking triple threat match. Jesus. So Becky, Lita, and Trish come out mid-match and fight with Damage Control, and then Becky kind of distracts Bailey, and Rhea hits the
Yeah.
Riptide
Sure.
for the win.
Sure.
Whatever.
And they're still doing 3-on-3. The
Yeah.
titles will not be defended at WrestleMania, but we have a fatal 4-way. Is that? Or do you think they'll just throw it in there? They really should. Just do a Freebird WrestleMania for the titles.
Well, yeah, sure.
Why not?
And what does Rhonda do? Is she in that showcase now? Like, what the
Ronda, probably that or nothing.
Ronda beats up LA Knight. Calling it. I claim it. Claimed.
It's yours.
Claimed.
It's yours.
Next up, we have Chad Gable versus Ricochet. Backstage, Chad Gable finds Otis getting a manicure. Gable asks Otis to be in his corner, but Maxine shows up and she's like, "No, come with me, Otis." But Otis chooses Gable because he's like, he either got them in the showcase match or a qualifying match.
So this wasn't the qualifying match for the showcase?
No.
The one-on-one match?
No.
Yeah.
But it was another good but meaningless match.
Right.
Maxine comes out and says something to Otis, and they walk to the back, which distracts Gable, and Ricochet hits the shooting star press for the win.
Right.
And Braun Strowman was there.
And the announcer's like, and they're serious about their tag team team up. They're serious about it.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
Super serious.
Super serious. I've been doing it for a few weeks now.
Braun was flown to Raw just to go, "Ron! Congratulations, Ricochet. You're my best friend."
I also want to congratulate The Miz on his second.
You know why Braun is actually with Ricochet is he thinks that Ricochet was the 11-year-old boy that he tagged with a few years ago.
He probably does. He calls him Nicholas all the time. It's Ricochet. Oh, no. Oh, we're using your made-up names? All right, I'm the monster.
So next up, we have another movie parody.
Okay.
No.
Second best.
For WrestleMania. Hold on.
Okay.
The Ripley one was good. The Stranger Things.
This is the only good one so far.
This is not a parody. They copied the scene verbatim.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I know my movies, I know my quotes and everything. Even the woman was like, "We're gonna need more wax. I'm staying. And cancel all my appointments in the afternoon." Like the same exact lines.
But you can't parody a comedy without. You just
That's
got to
what I'm
redo
saying.
it. Yeah, that's true.
You can't parody a comedy,
Right?
Unless it was a bad comedy.
Yeah.
You just copying the lines instead of Kelly Clarkson. He was like, "Oh, Jim Duggan."
Yeah.
And it was dumb.
Isn't he always like bare chested too?
Yes.
Like all the time?
Yes.
Why'd they pick him?
He doesn't, they put all that fake hair on him.
Drew has a bunch of hair.
Yeah, you should have done it for real.
Right.
But you should have done it, well, I guess then you'd have to take some time off to grow that hair back. Or just shave your whole chest.
Yeah, just shave it.
Yeah.
No one's gonna know the difference.
So yeah, I know. I didn't like it. It was fucking lame. So 1 and 4 for WrestleMania for holiday Hollywood.
I just thought it was the second best, but that's
still not good.
Much. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Next up, we have Chelsea Green and Piper Niven because Carmella got COVID or something. I don't know.
She did?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
But we've got them versus Asuka and Bianca Belair.
yeah. Here's the.
And can you believe it? I mean, Belair and Asuka, they couldn't coexist.
No.
I couldn't believe it.
They still won the match though.
They won the match.
Like we can't have them lose a tag team match.
Yeah. Belair beat Piper with the KOD, and commentary acted as if she hasn't done this already many times. She had a feud against Doudrop.
Right.
Where she did it 3 matches in a row.
Yes.
The fucking KOD.
3 weeks in a row.
In the same way.
Yeah.
After the match, Asuka just attacks Belair from behind,
No
lays
spit,
her out
no
with a
miss
kick.
spit. We thought there'd be a
Where's
miss spit.
the fucking mist?
Yeah.
This is the worst build of all the WrestleMania matches.
And that's saying something.
Worse than Dominic and Rey.
Sure. There's a lot of family and
That's
feelings.
it. I'm just going to hit you from behind and kick you, and that's it.
Yeah.
Heel turn.
Yeah.
Or maybe. Kind of.
Right.
Like, when she fucking came out at the Rumble, it was amazing.
I don't know
was
if she
so
wins anymore.
Over.
They haven't prepared us for an Asuka
There's
win.
no build at all.
Yeah. This is a coin toss match for me.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Shouldn't even be a match at WrestleMania.
Right.
You had so much promise.
Well, this is the only
with this-
title that'll retain, right? Maybe the IC. But I think every other title changes. So maybe this is like a title that stays with Belair. Because they haven't done anything to make us like, oh my God, Asuka's back and she's amazing. And she's this monster heel.
There's always upsets we never see coming
That's true.
with where someone retains. We all thought Drew was gonna beat Lashley. Lashley retained.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could see Gunther retaining for sure, but yeah, no, this build is terrible. My God, so much promise with Asuka's new character.
I know.
And they did nothing with it.
She looked amazing.
Yeah.
I love this makeup. Oh my
know.
God, the makeup was amazing.
Fear boners all day.
All day long.
Finally, Roman Reigns comes out to the ring. The fans acknowledge their tribal chief.
Acknowledge me.
But then out comes Cody Rhodes, and it instantly got real.
And you come in here and you say all these things that you're going to do when we know you're not going to do them, because look at your track record. Let's look at it. You didn't want to do the Stardust thing, so what happened? You ran away. And what happened? You ran away, you started a company and a promotion that you couldn't get over in, and then you ran away. And then you came here, and you actually, yeah, exactly. And he got over, and his body quit on him as your little peg went pop. You're not cut out for this. You keep talking about finishing the story. April 2nd, I'm going to finish the story. No, you're not. April 2nd is just a moment. It's an opportunity. It's like a lotto ticket for you. Your real moment is on April 3rd. Because when you wake up, you're going to have to look in the mirror. And then you're going to have to confront that adversity again. Not like you used to. Because when you look in the mirror, I want you to make a choice. And I want that choice to be something that your dad could be proud of. Otherwise, you're just going to do what you always do and run like a little bitch.
He said bitch!
Roman Reigns is at the height of his talent right now on the mic.
Yeah.
He is good. He didn't fumble any words.
No.
He hit it. He knocked it out of the park. It's too real. It's almost too real.
When you lose, you can run away. You know, you couldn't get over an AW, you ran away.
Oh my God. It was
So great.
really good. Then your body gave out.
He buries Cody here. And
I'm starting to believe him.
right.
I mean, like, we're going to bet against Roman Reigns on a
Yeah, I know.
scorecard?
Yeah, it's
Holy
craziness.
shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Lock of the century.
I don't know.
So Cody's got to respond strongly here, and thankfully he does. He tells Roman on April 3rd, you're going to wake up and remember what it's like to lose.
Jay is gonna leave you. And then Jimmy will leave you too. So no Usos, guess what happens then? Solo, who you've been glaring at me all night. Let me tell you something that I had to find out when I was a second generation, flanked by the champion. You think you're ready, you're not ready. Solo leaves you too. And
I forgot who told him that, but I'm pretty sure that was like on Raw.
Really?
Might have been Cena when he was in Legacy. I'm not sure. But anyways.
Oh, wow.
Solo leaves you. This man, well, he becomes an advocate again. Barack. So there you'll be, a man without a family, a Roman with no more reigns, a chief without a tribe.
Okay, we're getting there. On this. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Because we were like, after Sammy loses,
Right.
how are they going to build him up?
I mean, at least
They're
it's-
going down the good road.
Right. It's like when you go back to where it was Daniel Bryan's time and they weren't going to do it. But like the alternative was, well, we're just going to give it to Batista again. It's like Batista's had his time.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Right.
And that's why everyone was rooting for Roman in that moment. It was just the two of them left. It's like, well, Roman hasn't had his chance yet.
It's the Royal Rumble.
But
We
like,
don't
at
want to see a
least
retread.
if Sammy's not going to get it, at least Cody will, who hasn't had his shot yet.
Right.
It's not just a retread.
And
If
that's
we went
what-
back and it was like Randy Orton versus Roman, what the fuck?
And that's what we want to see at WrestleMania. That's what we want to see in wrestling all the time. I want to see a guy to get his shot at the U.S. title or IC title that's never gotten it.
Yeah.
I want to see one of those guys get their shot at the main title. I want the Royal Rumble and the Money in the Bank to all be people getting their shots.
WrestleMania
They're
is where
doing
you
that.
get made.
Right.
It's where you go to get made.
Correct.
And when he first said Jay's gonna leave you, Roman like looked devastated. He like, that can happen?
Yeah, I know.
And then when he finishes, you know, he's like a chief without a tribe. Roman is so devastated that he drops the mic and leaves the ring with Heyman.
Yeah.
Then Solo gets face to face with Cody, but Roman yells at him. Solo starts to leave, and Cody said, "It's like I said, you aren't ready." Solo goes for the Samoan spike, but Cody super kicks him, and Solo starts going crazy. He's about to fight back, but Roman hops on the apron and holds Solo back.
Yeah.
So I wonder what that's about.
Solo is very Umaga. Like
Oh, well, he's doing his moves.
he could, yeah, but he could be good. He could be really good.
Yeah.
Like a monster good. You know what I mean? And just go
Sure.
crazy.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with all these guys. Jay has proven that he could be a top guy. You know, Solo
Right.
could be, you know,
Sure.
I'm just saying, like there could be,
I
I
mean,
could see a Jimmy and Solo tag team and Jay kind of taking his own thing, maybe. I don't
Right.
know. We'll see.
Yeah. So that's the end of Raw. Some great moments there for sure.
Oh my gosh. It was good.
A lot of shit, but some good moments in there.
Right?
You know, you got to dig through a lot of shit to find the gold.
But they're there. They're there.
Let's give awards. Who did you have for worst dressed?
I went Ali.
Ooh, okay. I went Charlotte. Those one pieces, they're not good.
One piece of shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Best dressed?
I'm gonna go Asuka. I love the makeup and the paint. She looked good.
Yeah.
Badass.
Liv had booty jean shorts.
I mean, for God's sakes, I came.
How many times did you come watching wrestling this week?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Too many.
Worst acting?
Going to Dominic.
Yeah, it's got to be Dominic.
I mean, it's just like when I felt he was getting better, he starts fucking up lines again.
Best acting?
I mean, honorable mention to Roman Reigns. Can I say that?
Sure.
Because Sammy and Kevin Owens and completing their story, got to give it to both of those guys.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, I give it to Sammy. Worst comment?
John at WrestleMania, you will. Great. That's great.
Well, what, idiot?
Yeah, right.
I had Dominic's, the balls. Where are your balls?
Right.
We need to know.
Horrible.
Best comment?
I love you, Sammy to Kevin Owens.
I had Sammy telling Jay, you're not mad because I hit Roman Reigns with the chair. You're mad because you didn't do it first. But a lot of good lines, from Cody, from Sammy, from
Tons.
Roman, all of them, yeah. Worst match?
The mixed tag on SmackDown.
I can't do that to Vega.
So what are you gonna pick?
I'll do the fucking women's tag on SmackDown.
Sure.
At least Vega did some good moves.
Yeah.
Super slow-mo.
Omos Ali.
Omos Ali. Best?
Best. I'm gonna do like Chad Gable Ricochet.
Right, yeah. Honestly,
Yeah.
that was actually really good with a stupid ending, but
Right.
it was good. Worst move?
Dom pinning Johnny clean. Fuck off.
Ouch.
Fuck out of here.
Oh God.
The KOD, them going crazy for the KOD for the 7th time.
I don't know. Tegan Knox doing anything.
What was your best move?
The hug.
I was gonna make that my move, but how was that not the best moment?
I mean, it's both.
It is.
It's a move. They moved to do
Whatever.
it. So what was your best move?
The hug.
The hug,
Sure.
of course. Sometimes you double down.
Yeah.
Sometimes best move is best moment.
Right.
Worst moment.
When Otis chose Chad Gable versus Maxine at first. I was like, no.
Jeez. Oh God.
You get all the hottest girls, now you're turning them down. Stupid ass.
Dominic's second promo.
Yeah. Sure.
It's all over the show. Where are we? Best moment, the hug. Obviously.
The hug.
Hug it out, bitch. That's
Oh
going to
my
be the
God.
title of this podcast,
Hug
by
it
the
out.
way.
Oh, it is?
Hug it out, bitch.
That's perfect.
yeah.
That's great.
For all you Office fans.
Yeah.
All right, on
That came
to
from Entourage first.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
So it's just
The-
Michael Scott being a fan of Entourage.
100%.
basically? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Have you seen Entourage?
Well, no.
Oh.
I didn't know it was an Entourage thing.
You got to get through Entourage. It is so amazing. Ari Gold, Jeremy Piven's character,
Yeah.
the agent. He's like an all-time great character.
That Adrian guy never went anywhere after
No.
that show.
And he played the biggest star in Hollywood,
Yeah.
And the funny thing is he played Aquaman. Like one of their biggest things was he got the Aquaman
Oh,
role
that's funny.
that everybody wanted to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, great show. Oh my God. I might restart it because I like it so much.
All right, on to breaking news. So Stone Cold Steve Austin recently addressed the rumors of himself appearing at WrestleMania. Austin said,
I haven't heard anything. We're literally, as we speak right now, about 2 weeks away. This is the biggest show of the year. God dang.
That's it.
Right now, I think WWE has as good a roster as they've had since the Attitude Era. They got a deep roster, so I think many guys and gals need those coveted spots.
Yep.
They got plenty of names to draw from, plenty of talent to draw from.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
I think they can shine the light and the cameras on their current superstars.
He didn't say no.
So he's going to show up.
Yeah.
He's going to stun
LA Knight.
LA Knight.
Yeah.
So,
Right on.
that'd be good.
Or
Also,
even ring the bell. Because that's what he can do. He can do that now.
Yeah.
Ring the bell.
All right. Also, former WWE writer Dave Schilling recently live tweeted while watching back WrestleMania 35 in New York from 2019, and it was actually a cool thread for someone that was in the there at the time. But one of his tweets said, "Oh no, it's Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin." When it was mentioned in a production meeting that the fans hated the idea of this match, Vince laughed so hard and said, "Fuck him."
That makes sense. Is this news or rumors?
No, this is news. This guy, he was a writer and he tweeted this out.
Yeah. That makes sense. Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Vince,
Yeah.
you have lost it. When you think you know more than the fans, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on. Don't be an idiot.
Or like, don't even listen to the fans. Like,
Yeah.
just,
Right.
fuck them. Also, they announced that Andy Kaufman is the latest inductee for the 2023 WWE Hall of Fame.
That's cool. I mean, that should have happened 15 years ago. You know?
He's never in the WWE, but yeah.
No, but I mean, when he did the stuff with, it was never
With
WWE.
Jerry? No. That was
No.
No.
Well, was the Great Muta ever stepped foot in WWE?
No.
So,
I wouldn't have him in either. No, I mean, the Andy Kaufman stuff's fine. To me, Jerry Lawler must be doing well because he's got to be the one that inducts him.
you don't do it without Jerry Lawler.
But he recently had that heart attack, remember?
Yeah, I bet he's okay.
He must be.
Yeah.
Because unless they got Jim Carrey to do it again.
Right.
Remember, didn't Jim Carrey induct Jerry Lawler?
Did he really?
Or something, or were they
because the
trying-
movie was coming out?
Yeah.
Probably.
Thanks.
Really?
Or they tried to. I don't remember.
There's
Or
no
he was-
way.
It was something like that. I don't remember. I feel like it would be out there.
There's no way.
I don't know. I feel like we would be seeing that video a lot.
Yeah, there's no way.
Who inducted
William
Jerry-
Shatner.
William Shatner. That's right. Yeah, they were trying to get Jim Carrey to do it, I think.
Sure. There's no way you can get a name like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was before the movie came out.
95. It was 95. When did Man on the Moon? Man on the Moon was way after that.
Way after that.
99.
Yeah.
So what am I
guess
thinking
he had an
of?
altercation. No. In 2007, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, 2007.
It's just in
yeah,
95 when he had his altercation with Shatner.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. What took him so long to get inducted?
It must have been, I think it must have been an interview I saw where Jerry Lawler was like, we tried to get Jim Carrey,
Probably.
and then we had to end up with William Shatner.
Still a decent name.
Yeah, sure.
I'll give him that.
That's all for news, so let's get to rumors.
Do it.
Rumors! Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe.
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet.
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance.
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed.
So Fightful reported that multiple members of the creative team told them that Vince McMahon repeatedly tried to break up the New Day over the years, despite Big E, Kofi, and Woods being against it.
Would they be against it?
Yeah, I don't really know if I buy this. Vince wanted Woods to turn on Kofi after winning King of the Ring.
Vince wanted this?
I'm calling bullshit.
It is a rumor.
Because if Vince wanted it,
Why wouldn't it happen?
it
Yeah.
would have happened.
Of course.
And I also don't buy the New Day being against it. They look bored as fuck
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
They're just doing the same thing over and over.
Right.
Is it just because the merch does well? But yeah. Also, Pfeiffer reports Goldberg's WWE contract expired and he's officially a free agent. Cross your fingers. Let's keep it that way. Please. Tony Khan will probably throw him some money to have him fight Sting one more time. Goldberg versus Sting.
Yeah.
And then more Hall of Fame rumors. You mentioned, you or Eric mentioned Stacy Keibler.
Yeah.
PW Insider says that she'll be the next one to be named.
Who's the top name so far?
Rey.
Oh, Rey, of course.
Yeah. They're also saying WWE is considering honoring a referee for the first time ever. But they didn't mention who.
It's got to be Earl Hebner.
And, well, I'm thinking Tim White since he passed away last year.
So did Earl, didn't he? No. Earl?
Dave
The
did.
brother did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I was thinking Tim White since he passed away last year. Maybe they'll honor him.
Yeah.
He was also Andre's handler.
Right.
Remember in the documentary?
They'll say that?
We found that out. Oh, for
Right.
sure.
Right.
But that's all the rumors I have.
Yeah, this just says a rumor that the title will be split by SummerSlam. And that Triple H has always hated the Universal title.
So do I. Yeah.
Well,
That makes two of us, Trips.
right. It's either they split them or they just merge them and they just get rid of the Universal because the WWE title is the most sought after championship in the history of the sport.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I hope they don't. Just make it one fucking belt. But
Right.
they're going to be split. That's the most likely scenario because why have there been two belts for a year?
Yeah, I know. And why has Roman kept them
Yeah.
this whole time?
Yeah.
So,
Trivia?
yeah, I had this nice little competition between you and Eric. I will try to do it next week, although I had something else planned. We'll see, figure that out.
All right.
So I figured I'd do some Shawn Michaels trivia.
Okay.
You have 3 minutes.
Okay.
I'm going to start the timer
Sure.
as soon as I tell you what you're trying to do. And I'm going to try to slide over for those watching at home. If I'm out of frame, I apologize. You have 3 minutes to name. Now, I will give you $1 if you include all. You're not betting. You're just going to get $1 in my stack.
Yeah.
If you include the tag team opponents. But your mission for this trivia is name every one of Shawn Michaels. You can't Google.
I'm not.
Oh, you just
I'm just typing.
every one of Shawn Michaels' opponents at WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. All right.
Start yelling them out.
Undertaker.
Got it.
Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
Triple H.
Yeah.
Ric Flair.
Yes.
Diesel.
Yes.
Bret Hart.
Good.
Chris Jericho.
Yes.
Kurt Angle.
Yep.
Tatanka.
Yes. Talked about that recently.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get who the fucking...
The tag teams are.
Tag
Maybe
team
at
that
the
he-
end we'll take a couple stabs. Got plenty of time. You got to think early in his career. Someone very famous that he went up against.
Razor.
Kind of famous. Yeah, Razor. You're missing very, very obvious names.
Sure. Okay, hold on.
So
So,
Shawn Michaels.
2 years in a row. 2008 was Rick. 2007, Vince McMahon.
Good.
2006, who did he fight? 2005, 2000. Oof.
It gets a little. I can give you the WrestleManias if that
Was
helps.
his
I don't.
2003 was Jericho.
I don't have the years. I just have the manias.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was 19.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold. There it is.
There's
There's only two more.
only two more.
There's only two
And
left.
one's a tag team that he
No,
did with the
no,
Rockers.
no. There was 3 tag team matches. I'm not including those in the trivia.
Oh,
Saying
okay.
if you can actually get those, I'd give you $1.
So we had 3 Rocker tag teams.
He had 3 Jannetty.
So 2 more.
2 more singles matches. That's all you're trying to do is
Early
singles
or
matches.
first half, second half?
One of each.
Oh.
One of each. One will be very hard for you to get. One you should have gotten by now.
Okay. 2003 Jericho. 2004 was Benoit and Triple H. What the fuck was 2005? Was that Kurt?
Yep.
2006, am I missing? Then the
McMahon.
next one? McMahon.
One after that.
2007. So before Ric Flair. Who the fuck did he... Oh, John Cena.
For the freaking WWE title.
Yeah.
Great
And,
match.
and
You've
then I
done
got
well.
one more.
I would give you a win so far because
Sure,
you've got.
but there's one more in his first half.
It was his first singles match in
Hold on.
WrestleMania 8.
WrestleMania. I thought it was Tatanka.
That was WrestleMania 9. Remember we didn't we recap that one recently?
Did we?
No.
And any hints?
The name that he wrestled under, it was not the name that he was under for 99% of his career. But he changed his name at the last minute just to be a very, for his race, this is like a prestigious thing to be.
The Sultan?
Something like that.
Yeah.
No, but not that.
I don't know.
Hispanic.
I don't know.
Do you know who played El Matador?
Fuck. Isn't that El Torito?
Tito Santana.
Oh, that
was his
okay.
first singles match.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd get any of these. WrestleMania 5 was against the Twin Towers.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 6 was the Orient Express, and 7 was Barbarian and Haku.
The Orient Express.
Yeah.
You're not even allowed to say that.
I'm just reading.
Okay.
I didn't get McMahon. This was a game that you had to play. You know what I mean? Like you had to type them all in.
Right.
And I missed McMahon in the 3 minutes.
That
Like
was
my
the only
th-
one you missed?
Yeah. The 3 minutes ran up.
Yeah, Tito said I definitely never saw that match.
I got that right. I don't know even.
I
how
thought
got that
Tatanka was his first, but yeah, that's where I get. I've like sometimes I'm like they're not the same person. Tito and Tatanka.
right. Completely different gimmicks. But yeah.
What did he go under as? What was his name? Oh, El Matador.
El Matador.
Yeah.
Again, Orient Express, El Matador.
Right.
Remember, my earliest memory of wrestling is Macho Man cheating and beating Tito Santana for the IC title.
Right.
It was like 83 or 84 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's time for fan questions. Andy Piccone, who is the most underutilized talent on the roster, and why is it Montez Ford? He's certainly one of them.
I think Xavier Woods got to be in that conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
Where the fuck is Robert Roode?
I don't think you can put Montez Ford in there because he probably will still get his shot. He's still, you know what I mean?
Hopefully, my God.
I could say
they've
Johnny.
been a tag team for 5 fucking years now.
Has it been 5 years?
Yes.
Oh, you're counting NXT?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, even I think it's probably 6 if you count NXT.
How about Ciampa? Although I guess we're assuming he's hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt, but he should be back relatively soon. There's probably he's probably one of those Raw after Mania guys. And I wonder if they're still going to even try to keep the Miz thing, or like he comes back and turns on the Miz. Or they're just going to forget that ever happened. We'll see. I'm Raj Mali, Pushfire Berry, Donald Duck, Daffy Duck, Sugarland Duck. This is really getting out of hand.
Donald Duck, Daffy Duck. Oh man, that's tough because Daffy's kind of the funny one.
Yeah,
push Daffy, bury Donald, and fire Sugarland Duck since no one even thinks they exist.
They don't. Aaron Rodgers is not garbage. So when is the trade going to be official?
Oh yeah, give me $1.
What?
Well, he did not become a Jet.
Since
When do you have until?
the fucking season
5
starts?
years. So the season starts.
Yes.
That's a 10-month bet.
Will he be a Jet?
No,
Period.
if they don't know this by my birthday / the NFL draft, then
It's got to happen. Yeah, it's got to
It's got to
happen
happen
by
before then. Yeah.
I think it happens this week. Mikey 2 Crikey, Pushfire Berry, wrestlers repackage after Saudi owns WWE. Elias becomes the Ultimate Warrior. Otis becomes Yokozuna. That's racist. And then Bray Wyatt becomes Dusty Rhodes.
Push Bray Wyatt just because it's Bray Wyatt. Again, another week without Bray Wyatt. Oh my God, is he done?
No, it's over.
It is.
Yeah.
Have they even said, or you? Just
No,
think-
but they haven't even mentioned Lashley either.
Unbelievable.
Still no Alexa.
And again, because he's pissed or because he's mentally checked out.
Apparently, it's all like they also wanted him to. They have a wellness policy, not like drugs, but like you have to
Talk
stay
to
in
a
shape, and they wanted him to like do some. I don't know. I guess some regimen that he
He's
didn't
in
want
better
to do.
shape now. What? Dusty Rhodes was a wrestler.
Well, they didn't.
Big Show was a
that
wrestler.
long time
Yokozuna
ago.
was a wrestler. Oh, but now since they're all dying from steroids, you have to run on a treadmill. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so sad. And then Barry Elias and then fire Otis, I guess, right? Oh.
Sure. Kimbo, I'm going to be in Bora Bora over WrestleMania. I'll probably get to watch one match while the missus sleeps. What should I pick?
Probably Cody. Just watch him do it. Watch Roman
Or
lose.
Seth and Logan Paul.
Could be great. Or KO Sammy
KO
might be the
Sammy.
one. Yeah,
Or Stone Cold LA Knight.
right.
Roll Up Connoisseur, what match from this WrestleMania card would you insert a third wrestler to make it a triple threat? Sammy, the main event. I mean, come on.
Then he's got to win it.
Yeah. Bobby the Mark, Austin Theory, nothing to be ashamed of, my man. Yeah, Bobby really likes Austin Theory. I'm not sure why. He must just think he's hot. Or
I don't
something.
get it.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Mitchell, if AJ Styles was back a month ago, how would you book him for WrestleMania? I mean, it's tough because everyone that's booked is, everyone that should be booked is booked.
Maybe fatal 4-way to the IC match to make it good. No, him versus Gunther one-on-one IC match. That'd be amazing.
Sure. CM Punk's crack dealer, and then what? Drew and Sheamus just fighting each other again for the millionth time?
Take the night off, fellas. Take the weekend off.
CM Punk's crack dealer.
Sure.
Non-wrestling question to hopefully lift Eric's spirits. What's your favorite Blink-182 song? Well, since Eric's not here, I could answer that.
Is that his favorite band?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's probably one of his. I mean, I was a huge fan of Blink when I was in high school. The Rock Show. Fell in love with the girl at the Rock Show. She said what? And I told her that I didn't know. She's so cool. That was
What's their
my
famous
favorite.
song?
What's My Age Again?
Yes.
That was like their first hit.
right.
What's My Age Again?
Gotcha.
They're going to be here in like June or whatever.
Yeah.
This is from Dick Blown Off.
Ouch.
It's not even like trying to be like subtle or it's just Dick Blown Off.
Well, you
Not
put
really.
the blown off together. Dick blown off.
Blown Off. I don't know. Pushfire Barry, Man Hugs, Eddie and Chris, Fire. Kane and Daniel Bryan, and then Kevin and Sammy.
Kane. Yeah, right. In that reverse order.
Yeah. Push Kevin and Sammy. Barry, Kane, and DB.
Because that was a big one. We kind of went nuts when they finally.
Yeah. KJ was keeping up with WWE through the last several shitty years. Worth it for this incredible bloodline story. I don't know about that.
Yeah. That's a tough call, but it's
Could
a
have
great
just watched
story.
all this shit on YouTube.
Right.
Never watch all that other shit.
Yeah.
Frank Dingeling, when Ripley wins as a face, is she out of Judgment Day? Or does she become, as Josh would put it, transfacial?
I think it's this transfacial moment until they figure it out. Also, I think she could run Judgment Day.
She's got to kick all three in the balls.
Maybe.
And Dominic gets like 5 nut shots. Right. She can't find it.
She probably
She's like,
just
and he's
finally
like,
kills.
they're in my mom's purse.
She just kills Dominic, and then she just leaves them, and they don't mention it again.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fossey32, how about a bracket of things you could do during Roman's entrance? I unpacked the dishwasher. We reloaded it, put the dishes away before he started talking. Yeah. Jonathan Smith, you're starting your own promotions. Your champions can only be from WWE. The twist is your champions in your promotion can't be any current champion. Yeah, he's asking for us to name all the champions. So, like, that's been asked so many times.
Yeah.
But no, I mean,
I'll take Seth, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn.
yeah, I would give the fucking belt to Sami Zayn, the main belt.
Yes.
And women, sure, Rhea should get it. You know?
Yes.
That's fine. Spencer Conover, U.S. title. I don't know, anyone but Austin Theory.
Like literally anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Spencer, Buddy said he saw Bobby Lashley at the Denver airport during Raw. A shame and a waste. Odds Bray Wyatt even wrestles again.
Oh,
It's probably low.
I like that.
I don't know.
25%. Once you're gone again,
Yeah, twice.
it's over.
Dashing Dan, Pushfire Barry, induct to Hall of Fame. King Barrett, Wade Barrett, Bad News Barrett, Commentator Barrett,
Wait, are those Pushfire Barry and...
and then Hall of Fame.
Oh, God. Commentator Barrett in the Hall of Fame?
I like Bad News Barrett.
Push Bad News Barrett?
Whatever. This is dumb. St. Lopez, Pushfire Barry, which McMahon theme song would play whenever your significant other unzips their pants, not only on the bedroom, but this includes when you step to a urinal. So when you...
Sexy Boy.
No. McMahon theme song. So No
How many
Chance
are
in
there?
Hell.
Yeah.
Here Comes the Money.
Oh, like any McMahon.
Stephanie, It's My Time. Or,
Yeah, Sexy Boy, the one where he sings it.
Or bonus Triple H Time to Play the Game.
Time to play the game. I'll take that. Here Comes the Money's funny, though.
JT Pisani, it's so great to see that WWE fixed the problem of superstars dying once they go over the announce table. Both Charlotte and Seth survived the death dive in the last week.
They heard us. They heard us.
Rectum, fuck Omos. The geriatric jackhammer, that's a few weeks in a row now, What are the odds that we see Jay screw over Roman during the WrestleMania main event? If Sammy got to stand up to Roman first, will we see Jay do it when it counts?
The reason you can't do it then is because you got to give Cody a clean win.
Yeah, Cody's got to win clean.
You can't just do
sure.
all that shit. Unless the bloodline goes crazy and like maybe you bring back Orton and skateboard. Orton and because they just got taken out. What's his name? Barefoot
Skateboard. Oh, Riddle.
Yeah, Orton and Riddle got taken out by the Usos. I saw a rumor online that's some meme or
So
something.
like 8 people are out there.
Yeah, I mean Mick Foley won it that way. But as long as they don't get involved in the match, they're just fighting each other, you could do it. But again, you can't get involved where it's a cheap win for Cody. Not at WrestleMania.
Yeah, no, of course not. Chef Dave, Pushfire Barry, incoherently written fan questions, and sex with WWE females with horrible stipulations.
Okay, so fire the incoherent. 'Cause we just don't like that.
It's tough.
I'd push Fireberry and bury the fucking girls when like Paul Heyman has to jack off on
Like
you.
you
at
get
the same
to
time.
fuck Alexa Bliss, but Brock Lesnar gets to murder you.
Yeah.
Right after.
Right.
You come and then you die.
You come and then get F5'd onto a bed of nails.
Red shirt guy, out of wrestlers that died young, which one would you like to see their full career? Kerry Von Erich, Owen Hart, Brian Pillman, or Eddie Guerrero?
I think Owen Hart. I think Guerrero had a very long
He
career.
did, yeah. Owens was not.
Yeah.
I would say Owen as well.
Owen never even had a shot at the title, so yeah, he could have been a good champion.
Matthew Carlini, did anyone notice when KO, he got a shot against Sean, but that was it.
He did?
After Brett left, right after the screw job.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he was like, it was
Dumb.
dumb. Matthew, did anyone notice when KO walks over to hug Sammy? Sammy takes a couple steps back in fear. Fuck, the little details in this are incredible.
They are.
Agreed. Dalton Inglis, so just went back and watched the first NXT North American Championship ladder match.
Oh my God.
And it gave me an idea for a bracket. Best takeover match bracket. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be up there. 2 of those matches that night, because Johnny and Ciampa,
My God.
that was their first one.
But the North American, the ladder, it was just insane.
It was.
What they did in that, I can watch that again right now.
But you got those 2 matches. Then you got the triple threat ladder match for the tag titles with the Revival, DIY.
Where they were all doing each other's moves?
Yeah,
That was a
AOP.
ladder match?
Yes.
We had to go up a ladder to get the titles? And AOP did? That was an incredible match.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know how to choose between that.
And they used wooden ladders. So the ladders would snap in half. Oh my God. It was so great.
and impale people, possibly.
Oh, yeah. Pickle Pete, joke for Joe. Why did the duck go to the chiropractor?
Back. Something about back.
To get his back quacked.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Donald Alexander, I heard Triple H wants 2 separate titles by SummerSlam. What scenario do y'all think would work? Again, I think that's where Cody's like, I'm not a greedy man. I'll relinquish one to give someone else a shot.
Yeah.
And then they have a tournament for that one. I don't know.
Right.
Or he does double duty at SummerSlam.
And loses one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, Roman Reigns is like the exception when it comes to double champs having the belts for a long time. It's usually like you lose it right away.
Yeah.
Right away.
Right.
Juan Saul, will Sammy and KO versus the Usos close out night 1 of Mania? Your thoughts on the rumor that Charlotte versus Ripley will be the main event?
Oh, God.
I mean, that's probably what it's going to be.
Which
You
one?
know, it'll probably be Ripley and Charlotte.
Yeah, but they didn't do that last year.
Well, it's because Stone Cold.
Yeah.
That was the only reason.
I guess.
I think for sure because they want to give Ripley that moment, and they're trying to make her huge.
They might even save that tag match for night 2 and almost do it like back to back.
It kind of has to be. I
You know
would
what I
think.
mean? Like
yeah,
Bloodline loses back to back.
right.
Yeah.
Like it could open Mania even. You know. Ricardo, what did Maxine say to Otis to get him to the back mid match? Wrong answers only.
To get him to come back.
Yeah. Come at me.
There you go. Dick me down, baby.
Probably the right answer. Mauro Ranallo, why do some matches require a contract signing, but others can be made by Adam Pearce at any time? Or could it be they rush over a contract during the commercial break, and that's why they're just standing around during the commercials? Maybe they have to take care of the legal paperwork first. Also, what exactly is in a WWE match contract?
It's true. It's funny.
Well, we've seen a couple. It's just Microsoft Word
Yeah.
with some pretty fonts.
Didn't we see something from like 10 years ago or something on one once when they zoomed in too much?
Yeah, it
Did I
was
say 2009?
right. It was just like blah 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 blah.
It was an NDA because they have
That
those
was it.
everywhere.
Yes.
They're just laying everywhere. What is this? NDA. I don't know. Here, put that on the
Well, you might as well sign it while you know.
sign it for real.
Yeah. Rizzler, if I were a betting man, I'd lay down my mortgage payment that Omos pisses Brock off during their match and Brock goes off script. Even if it's just to give him a few stiff shots. There's no chance Brock has the patience for Omos.
That's
Yeah,
like
but
minus
see-
10,000, by the way.
Also, they're going to script that match every move, every moment because Omos can't wrestle. That like it's going to be like, you're going to walk up, you're going to get face to face, and then, should I do the height thing? Should I do the height thing? And then you do the height thing. Remember that? Should I do the height thing? Like every single thing will be planned out, mapped
But you can still
out
hit him
for
too
Omos.
hard to piss him off.
Yeah, for sure.
On something.
And then roar.
Yeah.
And then a third F5, roar. Crowhammer, football question. Who is your favorite to win the Champions League? The World Baseball Classic?
Where's the crickets button? I think they mean the soccer.
Oh, the soccer. Both at the same time.
Liverpool.
Yeah. Todd Fricker, did you guys do a punishment after the Royal Rumble? The last one I remember was Eric dressing up as Hulk Hogan. No, we didn't. We got to still figure out how to punish Eric. I think he's owed a few.
A couple.
DX Striker, can you think of the last tag team title match that had this good of a build? Definitely not. No. Because it's basically a main event situation.
Oh, yeah.
Brendan Bear, call me silly guys, but I have a wild and crazy prediction. Omos and Brock will be a way better match than the no-build, stupid Bianca and Asuka match.
I don't know about way better. It might be more interesting, but I'm assuming that Asuka and Bianca will actually have a good match anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like an actual wrestling match.
Right.
Because the Omos thing's going to be a disaster.
Liam, so much for Triple H wanting the WrestleMania card to be shorter. Now they do the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Showcase. It's WrestleMania. You think at least this match should be number one contenders match for the tag titles for Backlash?
Right.
I challenge you guys to come up with a more useless match. We can't. It's not possible.
Nope.
PCJ Fuck, Marry, Kill. Oh, a classic one. Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Io Sky. However, all the ladies are living in the 1600s with no access to modern hygiene products.
Why do they do that?
What's the difference?
They're going to stink?
Yeah, like, you're still going to pick your favorites, even if they stink.
Like, is that a racist thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I got to kill Sky then. I'm not sure what that means. I don't want to get samurai'd by her father. That's a tough one. I've always been an Alexa Bliss fan, but Liv Morgan's just looking so like a snack recently. So,
Marry Liv.
yeah, I think
I'll
she's
fuck
cuter.
EO because
You're going to kill
Alexa's
Alexa?
probably going to be boring.
Oh.
I don't want to go to Disney World every week. I really don't. Oh, well, that's if I marry her. I guess I'm not marrying her. But
There you go. Sure.
Andre, I think my grandma that's 6 feet under could come up with a better build to Belair and Asuka.
Interesting.
She's probably right.
Yeah.
Mike Oxmall, Pushfire Barry, you have to choose one of these permanent disfigurations.
Is this a wrestling question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sean's lazy eye, Mick Foley's ear, and Cody's neck tattoo.
Oh, God. I hate that so much.
I think you fire lazy eye.
Fire
That's
the
worst
eye
one.
because the other two can be kind of hidden. I think I'll take the ear and grow my hair out versus the neck.
Ugh.
A big giant neck tattoo right here?
Yeah,
No.
that's bad. That's
Yeah.
tough.
That's going to have to be a fire.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Eric, hey guys, this is going to be
saw
me.
Bob at basketball last week.
What?
I saw Bob at basketball last week.
Bob?
Who worked at the radio station. He went to Sweetwater all the time. Has the ear thing. Remember, he used to always ask about you when I saw him at basketball.
He asked about? I don't know.
He
who
used to
that
always. He used, what was the station that you worked at the longest?
Oh, yes. Okay. I know who you're talking about.
Bob
now.
McKay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric says, hey guys, this is going to be me and my friend's first WrestleMania. We got nosebleeds, seats sadly, but wanted some advice on what to do that weekend to get a better experience. That's a question for Eric, and he's not here.
Yeah, that's going to get next week.
Get autographs from wrestlers and then have them sign your pops.
Make your merch budget at least 900,000.
1,000. Mike Clitoris. This WrestleMania is shaping up to look like a regular throwaway pay-per-view. I'd rather watch Danny Duck. Sorry, I'd rather watch Danny DeVito fuck a duck.
It's good times.
Danny Duck. I'm Ed. It's what I do. What are your favorite and least favorite WrestleMania moments? My favorite was the Hell in a Cell match between Taker and Triple H with Shawn Michaels as the ref.
It's pretty good.
Taker kicked out of Sweet Chin Music pedigree. My least favorite moment is Stone Cold versus The Rock when Vince joined forces with Austin. What the actual
I think that's
fuck?
a lot of our worst. Yeah, that was a bad.
I mean, that was not great, but there's got to be worse. I mean, we did a bracket, I'm pretty sure, for best WrestleMania moment.
Yeah.
It's out there.
Check it out.
Go check it out. Worst moment. I mean, that's not worst. God, there's way more than that.
Yeah, but like if some shitty wrestler wins a shitty match, that's not worse than Stone Cold aligning with McMahon.
Yeah.
But again, they like to do stuff we would never see coming.
Jason Deerham, if Dom hates Ray so much, why doesn't he cover up that big-ass tattoo of Ray on his forearm? Or it would be funny if you see him crossing it out with a Sharpie every week. Sure.
Yeah.
Or he just gets like asshole, like just writes asshole next to his face. I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, that is all for fan questions. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling and become a supporter of the show. Only $5 a month at patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. We got WrestleMania coming up next week. We got to do predictions, and the WrestleMania recap will be there on Patreon.
Yeah.
So,
and Matthew's worn his Bunny Boy shirt a couple of times to school.
nice.
And he's like, if you can give me 10 of them, I can sell them. Everybody wants this shirt. It's like, you got it, kid.
They have no idea what it is, but
No
yeah.
idea. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next week.